was a time in superhero movies, it was the early 2000s, when, like, it was, like, either the soundtrack was, like, all Evanescence, and, like, it was, like, a dark, like, cloudy night, but the whole movie is, like that terrible, like, horrorcore mix of rap and... Catwoman. Catwoman, Daredevil. The Crow does it well. The Crow does it better than any other movie.
I've never seen Catwoman, but I watched the nostalgic review of it.
Have you seen the, like, when she has the ball, she's like...
Oh, the catnip? And she, like...
Oh, it's the catnip, yeah.
Sniffed her... Like, the hand, like...
Yeah.
I was blown away by how awful it was. Like, I didn't know it was that bad. Like, when the cat breathes life into her because the cat's, like, an Egyptian goddess?
Or when Sharon Stone puts on makeup that makes her invincible, and then the one dude tries to hit her husband tries to hit her, and he's like, "Ow!" And then she's just like, "Yeah, I can't do that anymore." And it completely breezes over the fact that she's been like abused and battered woman the whole movie, and you're like, when the hell was that part of your story? Oh my god, that's serious. Like, that's something you should address.
For the life of me.
Don't ever watch it.
And I saw that they were cutting in the middle, like they're cutting to the same camera angle.
Oh yeah, it's a cut.
Like there's a rule. The rule is like 30 degrees. Like if you do a camera cut, you have to make it 30 degrees.
At least.
At least.
Yeah.
And they're cutting at like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
And it was just super weird looking. It was like a YouTube vlogger or something.
I actually watched that movie with my family. I was younger, and my dad was like, "You like superheroes, right?" Okay. And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You like Batman Returns?" That's the same thing. And so we all watched it together, and it ended. It was over at the end of the movie. And we all just sort of, like, looked around at each other. And, like, I shit you not, the TV is off. I'm looking at my dad. My dad's, like, looking downwards. My mom is, like...
in shame.
Yeah, it's
just... Your dad's just looking at his feet in utter shame.
He's embarrassed that he chose it.
Son, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. That wasn't fair of me. And I want to apologize.
Oh, my mom was just like, I don't know. It was so confusing to me because I was so excited. I honestly thought it was connected to the Tim Burton Batman movies. Honest to God,
it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, oh, Catwoman, yeah. Because, like, it's kind of...
It's gonna be Michelle Pfeiffer.
It's kind of ambiguous whether or not she's dead at the end of or Batman Returns. So I was like,
did she die at the end of Batman Returns?
What
I
happened
haven't seen Batman Returns because Batman Returns, what I've seen of it, I hate it. I saw the scene where Penguin was like in the office building and like Penguin was like biting people's hands and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
I have a really weird love for that movie just because I watched it when I was so young. It messes. The thing about Tim Burton is he's not at all loyal to the comics. He takes the characters and their basic arcs and he makes a Tim Burton movie out of it. So like even if you watch Batman,
he doesn't do that with the first Batman.
He does.
Not really. Like it's Tim Burton-esque, but it still feels like Batman.
Kinda, like vaguely. Like
Joker's
Batman
origin is different, but it feels more like, oh, it's the Batman '89 origin, not the Tim Burton origin of the Joker.
I don't know. To me, it just feels like, I don't know. Like it feels very Tim Burton to me. Like it's just like,
oh my god,
he knocked his lights out. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I love that.
Just like
that actually scared me when you yelled.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I was doing that.
It's cool.
Yeah. That's what Michael Keaton did to me when I was a kid. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Why did he not come back for Batman Returns?
Michael Keaton?
Yeah,
he is in it. Batman Returns?
Sorry, Forever.
Oh, Batman Forever. Because Tim Burton left, and then Michael Keaton was like, "It's not going to be good," and so he left.
Because he saw Joel Schumacher was directing and knew that Joel Schumacher.
He saw the script.
Worst director in Hollywood.
He saw the script.
I think Joel Schumacher is the worst director in Hollywood.
I think he was given.
He has made
terrible materials to work with.
No, I think he is a bad director.
I think he was given a toy commercial to direct, and he did what he had to for a paycheck.
No, look at any of his movies. They're all like 5s out of 10s on IMDb. Every single one of his films are just.
But I mean, you can be a good director and direct crap. Like it's theoretically possible.
Not constantly direct.
I mean, not constantly, but then I mean, if there are moments where you can say like there are movies of Joel Schumacher's where I'm like, that's well directed. You know what I mean? And not like very well directed. So I don't know, but I will say I'm not a fan of his movies. I don't think I have to be a fan of his movies.
Don't love Joel Schumacher.
I personally think of his movies as being kind of boring because like his style, even though I can respect it, and even though I could say that in an aesthetic sense is beautiful, it's very like I don't know. It doesn't. It's like Ang Lee's directing. I can look at it and say that's good directing, but I can't be engaged.
Hulk sad.
Oh god damn it.
Hulk staring at self in reflective pools.
Just Grey Hulk the movie. Just like what the. But not even Grey Hulk because he doesn't talk. It's so stupid.
What's Grey Hulk?
Grey Hulk is like this. It's like a. Okay, he was actually supposed to be in Avengers: Age of Ultron, but then they made Joss Whedon cut it.
Of course they did.
Yeah, he's the Hulk, but he reverts to this like gray form where he can talk, he can make like sentences, and he's not angry. Basically, he's just a giant, strong dude
who's really boring and
does
his taxes.
He's not. I mean, he like.
I know the Hulk was originally supposed to be gray.
Yeah. It's different.
It was like a printing problem or something.
It was.
Turn him green.
It was cheaper to print green, is why they did that. And so he's like Grey Hulk isn't boring. He's just like he's more. He's not because Green Hulk. Something very characteristic of Green Hulk is that he hates Bruce Banner. He thinks Bruce Banner is a puny human and a weakling, and he hates him, and he's angry about it all the time. Bruce Banner also does not particularly like the Green Hulk, but Grey Hulk is sort of this Hulk where it's like you see Bruce Banner in there, and he's like, "Wow, this is inconvenient. This kind of sucks. I can't really fit into my house right now. I don't know. Can't really
drive the car to the office.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Clarence, how to live again. I turned into Jimmy Stewart. I don't know why, and I just rolled with it.